How prepared are you for tonight's show is the question I ask you as you walk into the Yes. How prepared are you for the Yes Institute of the Artistic Insane? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? If you're ready, let me hear you say you're ready. I'm ready and steady. The House of All. Ah, yes, indeed. Oh, we're about to get ready to have a wonderful show tonight. I hope you're ready for this. Oh, indeed, we're going to have some fun. I think I lost my... I did. No time like the present, right? Let's go on ahead and get started here. Wait, let me do this real quick, see if I can get the pose. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Drawn with Mad Mel. I am the maddest man on YouTube, the craziest artist, and it's a tad bit funny. Anyways, thank you for coming back. I hope you guys have had a great week. I myself have been, let's say, redoing the entire room. Completely different. Ah, Mad Mel has swords. He has figurines. Oh boy. Yes, it's been a while. Thank you, Demetra, for being here. Hello, Galaxy. Oh, how are you? Haven't seen you in a moment. I think you're new. Or if not, I haven't seen you before. Or if I have, it's been a while. I'm a little off because I am quite tired. Oh, hello. How are you, Sean? Thank you for being here. Oh, we are going to have some fun today. Oh, I have to throw I need to throw something out to some people real quick. Have to throw a link, so bear with me. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoyed the, I'll give you a little tour in a moment. And, just so you guys can see, I am eating again. I cooked food once more. Yes, I enjoy doing that. Food is my, some people call it a hobby. I call it my stress relief. But I have an idea for some stuff I'm going to be working on today. I have a, going to be doing some more characters because I'm cooking up some things on my comic book I'm working on. So yeah, we're going to be doing some more characters because I got some things coming up with that I need to do. So let me throw this out real quick. How's everybody doing for this Tuesday? Hope everybody's having a fun time, having a good time. A little hot, depending where you're at. I know here in the, I know where I'm at, it's a little sticky, a little warm, right? You know, but what can you do? Summer, everybody wanted this, right? They wanted this. They were, oh man, I'm so tired of it being cold. So tired of it being cold. Well, we are here now, and I'm happy, at least this way. We don't have to keep dealing with the snow and other things like that. So I can't wait, except for the cicadas. I'm not going to be happy about that. You said you're doing well. Fantastic, Demetra. I'm glad to hear that. And I think I lost my drawing glove. Oh, no. Oh. That's not good. What a mess. My room is completely distraught. I could be better. Almost out of high-speed data. Well, geez, boy, what have you been doing? You can't, if it's because you've been watching me, well, you know what, I'm sorry that, you know, that was the case. But, you know, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. You could have a bag for a face. Or you had no internet. I mean, it could be a lot worse. I mean, you could be in one of the cells, like, I mean, not cells, are wonderful rooms for people who are artistically compromised. But anyways, let's go on ahead. We're going to start a new picture. Today we are going to work on, or finish, we're going to do two things. The main protagonist of the story I've been working on, but I'll do that as a little time lapse you guys will see. And I have two parts of that and everything. So, here's the question for you mad ones. What kind of music do you want today? I could just throw in the normal bop around. I can just do a whole collection of everything I got. I can play some of my stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out. But please believe, if this is your first time being here, I hope you're going to enjoy the show. I hope you will enjoy the show. Because we always have a lot of fun. And I guess for today, we have a topic that I'm going to talk about. A little motivational thing. Right, you know. Crazy. Mad Mel's being motivational speaker? That's dangerous. Look what I found, because it's hot in here. I have a fan. A Japanese fan. Haha! But I didn't get it from the festival because I didn't go this year. But I got this from last year. So that was fun. Cherry Blossom Festival. For those of you that may or may not have went to that, I hope you had a fun time. We have that here in the state of Tennessee. Cherry blossoms pop out and we have a little festival for that. Kind of like they do in Japan for spring. But it's just a tad bit more localized and a little bit country. But hey, people have fun, right? So I think we're going to just techno it up. Because that's what we normally do, right? Just get that techno going. There we go. So today we're going to go on ahead here and let's see, where was I at? Oh yeah. Let's see here. Got all that. Here we go. Yes. Has so much stuff sprawled all over my screen. It's a mess today. So, ta-da! Here we are, blank sheet. What am I going to draw today? So, the next character I'm going to do, since I showed you guys Chimera last time, I know that I was working on Wolverine and Omega Red, and let's be honest, that picture kind of sucked. I wasn't feeling that at all. I wasn't happy with that. So, and I can't find my gloves. Unless it's in my coat pocket, or maybe one of my orderlies took it. Always have people walking around. Uh-oh. Wait, where is he? Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, our little buddy's here. Look, the man's here. Say hello to everybody, Mr. Man. What? Ah, okay. Right. Yeah, he wanted me to tell you guys that, that he hopes that the conversation goes well in the chat. If not, he's got a surprise that he wants me to show you guys. I hope it doesn't end up that way, but you know, this man right here gets a little crazy, so you know, this is a little helper on my shoulder, so don't mind him. You know, I'm just gonna put him here in my pocket, and because he likes to sit cozily and watch the stream and look at the chat. He's a chat watcher. I guess you could say the man is the monitor of the show, so he watches and keeps things in order. So if he sees the chat getting a little dim or a little slow, then he might spruce it up a little bit. But anyways, so we did like I said, we did Chimera last time, and this time we were going to do another character. Oh, hello, Madman. See. Oh yeah, he's happy over here. He's happy that somebody acknowledged him, so that's great. So yes, so the next character that we're going to do, I tried to do Kesma. She did okay. And I think what we will do, I think I already have Kazak. I don't think I showed you guys the main guy. So I will pull. Yeah, I did. I showed you guys what he looked like, but why not? Yeah, I know who we're going to work on today. Gengoro, his partner. from the beginning of the story. But he's an interesting fella here. There we go. So we're going to do him today. He's human. He's not anything weird, but he's an interesting character. Unfortunately, he gets changed later. That's all I'm going to tell you right now, you know. And, let's see. So we're going to go in and start the line work here. And if you're wondering what my process is, I usually do the line work and everything. I don't do a lot of... I try to do things in an easier way, and the way that I normally do my art, if you're wondering what I do or wondering what kind of digital art I do, I try to show you guys how to use what you have without, if you don't have a lot of resources. I practice the style that I do. I usually work on my digital work if I had only a couple of gigs of RAM and a very basic video card. That's what I started off with. That's how I trained myself. And I implemented little shortcuts and tricks for myself. And if it works for you, then hey, do so yourself. And if you don't think that it works, then you know, hey, it doesn't work for everybody. Not everything works for everybody. You know, it's kind of like shoes. You know, you got to find the right kind of shoes for yourself. And if it fits, hey, cool. And if it doesn't, hey, don't feel bad. So I'm going to start with the ear, get in here, kind of get the head shape and everything. This week has been wild, man. Crazy stuff going on in the news and everything. But we're not going to be talking about no doom and gloom here today, boy. We're just going to try to have ourselves a good time on this Tuesday. I know everybody's dealing with different stuff and things going on, and hey, you know what? That's okay. We're all here to just have a good time, and you know, whatever you're dealing with, don't feel bad. There are other people probably going through the same thing, so you're not alone in this. That's all I'm telling you. We're all going through this, traveling, hurtling through space on this rock together, and we're all dealing with the same kind of stuff. It's just the only thing that's different is some of us, our things are more expensive than others, but we all dealing with some kind of mess, right? So today's topic we're going to be talking about is what's stopping you in the pursuit. Now you might be like, pursuit of what? Good grief, I just want to watch this man do some art. Fine, that's cool, we can do that too. This is really bothering me. Where the hell is my dadgum? Oh man. You know what really sucks? Let's start with that. What really sucks and burns my ass is when you're working on something like, I don't know, cleaning and straightening up stuff, and then you have something and then you misplace it, and then you need it, but now you don't know where it's at. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where they're at, and it bothers me because my hand gets stuck onto this because I ain't gonna lie, this room that I'm in, it's kind of hot, you know? And it's partially because of yours truly. But anyways, yeah, it gets a little stuffy in here, and my hand kind of gets a little stuck. So I don't care. I'm just going to push through it. If I have to, I'll just clean the screen. It don't matter to me. But for you guys wondering what the character is, I will explain this to you real quick. I'll explain the character, and then we'll go through our little topic. Gengoro is a samurai, okay, but a little bit different. You know, he uses samurai swordsmanship, Myojin Shogun style. I took that from. If you know the game that I took that from, throw it in the chat. Let me know. Hey, whoa, what are you doing down there? Why are you acting crazy? Chill out there, buddy. What are you doing? Listen, my wallet is not in. No, you're not going to steal my organs. Stop. Hey, shut up. Don't mind me and him. We argue all the time. You should see it when I'm not in here. It gets a little wild. He also gets in the way sometimes when we have, you know, mad ones that need to be put in a hug code and have to get reset. You know, the lobotomy machine to reset them, to get them back into function. You know. But he gets a little wild sometimes. He likes to tap a little hard on the hammer, and some people don't make it all the way. Not that they die or anything. They just, you know, kind of get way off into the reset, but hey, it's okay. But yeah, this character, he's a samurai. He's worked with the other character, Kazak. He's a member of his squad. They both are on the same team. Situation happens to him later on, but you know, I ain't going to tell you too much because I don't want you guys to get all the information. If I give you all the information, what good is that? You know? But I think you guys will like him. He's also one of the other favorite characters I have that I've drawn in this little series. So I think you guys will like him too, especially if you like the samurai stuff that I do sometimes. You know, you're gonna like the way that he looks. Very futuresque. What I imagine that one would look like from the future, or from a fantasy type situation. So, but with the topic that we were going to talk about today, what I wanted to go over with that is we're into a new season. And with new seasons mean that there's new opportunities. And I know that most of you may or may not be kind of wanting to do something, or may be thinking, man, what a great time. Because, you know, right now is a time for growth and rebirth. You know, the springtime is a chance to refresh and get away from what was stagnant last year or through the winter, you know. And I know some of you might be like, well, Mel, I can't do that right now, the world and stuff. Listen, we're not getting into that. The world's going to be the world, but you got an opportunity. And, you know, like the Duchess always says, you miss 100% of the opportunities you never take. And what I'm getting at right now is, I know some of you may be thinking about doing something. You might be thinking about moving somewhere. You might be thinking about changing your job. You might be thinking about trying to go some new place, or you might want to go on a date with someone, or whatever the case is. And then you might be having resistance. And it's okay to have resistance. Resistance is all right. And it's okay to be afraid. There ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of fear. Fear is actually good for people. And I know you might be thinking, what in the hell does that mean? What do you mean by that, Mel? Well, fear allows you to be able to persevere, and if you didn't have fear, then you wouldn't have confidence, and without fear, it doesn't build character, because some people, the more afraid you get, like myself, everything I've done in my life has all been partially because of the fact of, like, I'm never just like, oh man, it's great. I get scared sometimes of things, but that's what pushes me harder. Because of that, I just push through. Now, not to say that everybody can do that. You got to know yourself. And I know myself well enough to know that when I get back against the wall or whatnot, I just push hard and get through. And sometimes I need help, but other times, you know, I'm able to. And if you're able to, then don't miss your opportunity, you know. And if there's something that you want to do that you're scared about, like, oh man, I don't know about this job, or oh man, I don't know about this situation or person or whatever, and you just don't know, take a chance, you know, because the worst thing is to get older and be like, oh man, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know, and you miss out on it, and then who you going to be mad at? You're going to be mad at yourself. So that's unnecessary. But I believe in you, so you should give it a try. Why not? There you go, my motivational speech for today. I don't know, I didn't have much to go off of. I've been quite tired, like I said. I've been fooling around with all this mess. There we go. But I'm very happy that the project went the way that it did. I got more space. I got a place to dry my paintings now, too. A much better place to dry my paintings. I had one before, but as you guys saw, it was kind of like a mess. And thank you for being patient with me also. During the weekend, I had to... Sunday I was building a case to go for the shed. And that was a little difficult, so I wasn't able to really be on here because I was wore out. Spent majority of the day working on that. But on the other hand, I do have some interesting stuff. I have some fluorescent and blacklight paint. So the next time we do our painting on Sunday, we're going to have ourselves a great time. There we go. So we got to get those panels. because he's got these panels on his clothing. There we go. All right. So, another thing I've been working on as well, just so you guys know, give you a little update on some stuff. I have a spin wheel that I've been trying to develop. Streamlab OBS allows you to make your own widgets and be able to make things for your widgets. Yes, thank you. Motivational Talks with Mad Mel. Yes, it allows you to make widgets and you can have your own widgets. And I got a spin wheel, so that allows me to make, you know, conversations. That's what I'm making the spin wheel for. So that way I don't have to fumble around with what to talk about during the show and I don't have to sound like a buffoon. So I'll have that and I can just set it up previously and then we can just hit the button and spin it. Also, another thing too, with the streams that I'm going to be doing that are more elongated, I'm going to have to pace myself. That's why I want to do a couple of 12 hours so I can try to see what's going on and just get a feel for it. I think you guys would enjoy that. Just working on my craft and you get to see the whole process. You get to watch me. I'll do many different things during that stream. I'll probably be working on my comic. I might work on some illustration work. I might even do a game or two because, you know, I have to break up the monotony. I'm not a person that can just sit there all day on one task. I mean, eventually I'm going to get a little bored. I'm going to want to do something. So I might play a game or so. So you guys will have fun. And then you get to have that whole immersion. Unless if you have that issue where you don't like hearing people eat or something like that, because I will have to eat, or I might just have to put myself on hold for a little bit to do so. But I think you guys will enjoy it, and I think it'll be a good experience for us. We get to spend a lot more time together and then just, you know, 2 or 3 hours. So I think it'll be great. There we go. So he has the normal Tabi shoes, Tabi socks, and the normal slides that most samurais will wear. You know, the sandals, but these have like a little bit different bottom to them. As you can see, it's more like a ball, which is nice. It's kind of like a cushion kind of deal. I know it's like, oh man, it looks like he's got testicles on his feet. That's not the case. I assure you that's not the case. But think of it as like being air pockets instead of it being like just a hard shoe, you know, or whatnot. So there we go. We got that. All right. So we have all of that. Boom. Yes. There we go. So what do you guys want to talk about today? Until I get my spin wheel up, what do you want to talk about? You can throw it in the chat. And if you want to talk about anything, let me know. If you have anything in particular that you want to talk about, you know, you can throw it in there. So I'll let you guys take your time because I know it takes a little bit of time to type. So take your time with that. There we go. All right, now we're going to go on ahead and go to, and I know it looks like, oh man, you already did all the line work, but I really didn't. I just did the outline so we can drop that away. And now I got the line work. Now we're about to get in there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken the lines so that way I don't have to do too crazy of stuff. But while you guys are doing that, I'm also got my little food here, so don't mind me, because I didn't really get a chance to eat my lunch today because I was too busy doing things. that sword rack up there nearly took my whole damn day. That was very complicated to put back up. I know it's just 2 screws, but it sucks when you try to screw it in and you hit a stud. And because it's so high, I hit some type of stud that's connected to the ceiling or some mess. Yeah, that sucked. Oh, you know, but I got it up there. I can't put my Nadachi up there, which sucks also. But hey, you know what? Before the end of the show, we'll do a tour around the room. So, oh my goodness, that's good. Oh, you want to talk about me getting married? Yeah, we can. We can. Yes, I am excited. I ain't gonna lie, I am excited. I'll put it this way. I'm going to let you guys in on a little something about me. Some of you may or may not know, and if you're new to the channel, you know, you may be getting a little bit more about me that you may not have known or you don't even know, and you might be like, oh my goodness, I don't want to hear nothing about this guy. Well, chill out. This is for the mad ones that have been here for a minute, and you're more than welcome to join us by just hitting that subscribe if you don't mind. But I will put it this way. I'm very happy. I'm happy to be able to have this opportunity because I went through a lot with my health, and when my health first went bad and started with the my kidneys failing and things, some people were not so kind to me. I had a hard time. Some people weren't nice. Some people treated me differently. I don't hold it against them now. At the time, it hurt me. At the time, it took me a while to get over that. And I don't blame them because, you know, fear and not understanding can do things. And sometimes people are people. You know, not everybody knows how to handle everything. Not everybody is equipped to handle everything, right? So, but, and not to be bleak or anything, but because I was on dialysis for 4 years almost and in and out of the hospital and all these other things, I didn't think I was going to live long enough to even have this opportunity, to be honest with you guys. I didn't think I would live long enough to even be sitting here talking to you right now. And I'm not being grim, and I'm not trying to put everybody in a bad vibe or mood. I'm just being real with you. Why would I lie? Why do I need to lie to you? If I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I didn't. But then I met the Duchess, and, you know, there's many people I've been with and I've had, and I won't say been with, like I've been with a whole lot of people. I've been in serious relationships with a couple of people, and a couple of them, we, you know, one or two we may have just grown apart because of time, and we still been friends, and, you know, and then there's others that hurt me really bad, and I don't have nothing to do with them anymore, and I wish them the best of luck, and I hope they find happiness somewhere. But yeah, I'm very happy because, you know, the Duchess has been kind to me from day one, and she didn't judge me either about my condition. She just was real nice and sweet. Me and her, she's my friend, you know, and that's the biggest thing. When you marry somebody, you don't want to just marry somebody just because, oh, convenience or something. You gotta marry somebody that you can be friends with, someone that you can enjoy, you know, to just get that, oh man, I'm marrying someone just because, you know, you got to work at it. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be times that you may bump heads or you may not be able to agree on stuff, but, you know, you're marrying somebody that you're supposed to be friends with, someone who's supposed to be a helpmate to you. And that goes for both men and women. So if you're watching this and you, oh, well, blah, 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 you got your chest pumped out because you're a dude, you know what? The thing is that maybe, I'm not saying toxic anything. Okay, so don't take it like, yeah, toxic masculine. No, what it is just ignorance. Okay, that's what it is. It's old-fashioned ignorance. You know, you marry somebody to be with that person. You don't marry a person to be with them, to be in ownership of them, or to dictate another person. You know, you're taking another person into your life to be your helpmate, to be your confidant, to be your person that, through thick and thin, supposed to be. But most people don't really want that. But you should know yourself and know your person. And I'm just happy. I'm grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful that I went through all my hard shit early in life, and I'm able to enjoy my time with her and be able to enjoy my life and have a good life coming forward. So yes, Demetri, I am very excited, and I am very happy, and I'm fortunate. And and to everybody else, there might be some people out there that might not be happy at the fact that I'm happy, and that's okay too. Because not everybody is happy for you, and everybody in here needs to understand. There are always going to be somebody in your life that is not going to be as happy for you as you expect them to be, and that's okay. There is always someone that's going to be a hater, and haters have to have a place too. They have a designated place in life. So, I tell you mad ones that are happy for me, thank you. And for my haters, I thank you especially even more than the people that support me, because you guys are the reason why anybody thrives. A hater is the best person to have in your corner. Better than an ally, because you know why? They're obsessed with you. Because it's a sickness. And I mean, in a way it can be beneficial, but if that's the thing that someone's dealing with, it's sad. You kind of shortchange yourself. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm very happy. I'm happy. And yeah, it's just going to be a simple little ceremony. Like I said before, we'll be doing a reception later down the road. I don't want to listen to this. There we go. I like this song. I tried to fix this playlist a couple of days ago, but I have so much music it just didn't work out that well. But good question, Demetri. Anybody else want to throw something up? There we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, I know what I was supposed to do. That's right, his eyebrow, but... There we go. Good old Gin. And yes, these markings mean something, but you guys will find that out through the story, what these markings on these people's faces mean. And you might be like, well, Mel, when are you going to tell us more? Well, I kind of have to safeguard what I'm doing because, there are some schemy people out there that want to steal what you're working on because they don't have an imagination themselves. So you kind of have to be careful. And I hope you guys understand that. It ain't nothing personal. It's just trying to protect what I'm working on. But it is worth the wait. Believe me. It is worth the wait. There we go. Let's see here. Oh man. Oh, nobody else has got anything that they want to talk about? Okay. Well, I will say this. I'll talk about something I've seen today. Let's see, what's going on today? Dune Part 2 came out today for stream and download. Those of you that are fans of Dune, I hope you guys have seen it. I'm sure most of you will be like, I've seen it 1,000 times. I know everything that's going on. I know everything. That's cool. You know, I mean, I like it too. I know everything that's happening. I know it all. I saw everything. I know the beginning and the middle. I know all of it. That's cool. Dune is actually a really great movie. If none of you have seen it yet, definitely check it out. I don't know what streaming channels it might be on. I'm quite sure it'll be on Max, HBO Max or whatever. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. They should have the first one on there as well if you haven't seen that one too. So really good science fiction. You know, books are even amazing as well. So most people have seen the book or read the books. I say it's worth getting if you have a, ability to listen to an audiobook. I say listen to the series of Dune. It'll make more sense. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Mission Man? Let's see, Dune 2 was okay. Some people like it, some people don't. I get it. If you understand, if you read the books and know what the books are about, it makes sense. And there's a lot of stuff in there that people, just seeing the film, you may or may not get. There's a lot of lore in there in the back end that makes it a little, it gets a little confusing. If you've read the books, that's what I'm saying, read the books. Once you read the books, you'll understand it. Like, I don't want to say much about it because I don't know who has seen it and who hasn't. But I will tell you this. There's a lot more going on. The Bene Gesserit, they practically have manipulated and control everything. You can see all of that happen. You find out more about what they're doing in the books too. The Furman, it goes into a lot more with them. A lot of people think that there's like parallels to, Middle Eastern stuff going on right now in the film. I mean, if you're looking that hard into it, you're just not enjoying the film. You're reading a little too deep into it. But some people like to do that. Some people like to deep dive. If you like to do that, make sure you got your scuba gear. Okay? Because I've dabbled in it. My uncle was a big fan of Dune. He got me into it. Let's see, I have to go down to my car and get my bottle of water. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. So I'll be right back. Okay, that's fine. Take your time. But it's definitely worth a watch. And like I said, if you've read the books and everything, you'll understand a little bit better. If you haven't, it's a good science fiction film. Something different. It's better than most of the trash that's out. Most of the films that are out right now are remakes. I mean, hell, they're about to remake The Running Man, for God's sake. Come on, man. Arnold's film, The Running Man, yeah, they're about to remake that. I'm not happy about that at all. I think that's a terrible idea. That's an absolutely terrible idea. And that's the other thing too. There is no, you gotta protect what you're doing. They're making a Dune TV show on HBO Max for those witches. Yeah, for the Bene Gesserit. Yeah, and it's going to be, and the fact that they're doing that for the Bene Gesserit, you'll be able to see more of what they're really doing, which is good. This will give people who have seen the movie or trying to figure out what's going on a little bit more detail of what's happening and how they manipulate and play the politics and do all the other stuff too. So I'm actually happy that they're doing that. It will help people understand the story and understand some of the back end, because they're very interesting. Like, I mean, yeah, you get Paul and you get his son later on in the story. His son becomes he becomes a sandworm, but that has nothing to do with it has a lot to do in the movie, but it ain't spoiling anything for those who haven't seen the film. But Paul's son turns into a sandworm basically in the books, and a whole bunch of crazy stuff goes on. So there's those big worms that and the navigators and all that. Yeah, Paul Atreides' son turns into that, and he actually does some really awesome stuff when he turns into, that being, I guess you could say, but it's crazy. There we go. Good old Gengoro. Yeah. So yeah, it should be good. That's a good film. Let's see, what else is there? Shogun is a good show to watch. If anybody has seen Shogun, I just finished. Well, I'm up to date with all of Shogun, so definitely check that out. It's not like the Shogun from the 80s. It's based off the same thing, but it's a little bit different. It's not as drone and boring as the one from the 80s. The one from the 80s was okay. The thing that came out like in 83, 84. And it's alright. Don't get me wrong. It's okay. It's just, not all the time the show is like, I love thee, and all this other stupid shit that it was doing in the other one. And I mean, it's very stupid. It's very dumb. Coffee. Good stuff. Yes, Shogun is. Shogun's really good. Also, X-Men 97 is really good. And I definitely recommend anybody that likes X-Men should watch that show too. X-Men 97 is really good. I don't know what else to say. I mean, hell, they pick up right where the show left off as a kid. So if you watched X-Men on Fox, because I think all of us have, if you watched X-Men on Fox and you ain't seen that, you're doing yourself a disservice. Mel, I'm a grown man or woman. I don't have time to watch it. You're lame. Okay, you're a square. Okay, you're one of these. Right? You're a box. Because I don't believe that. That's just no behavior. You know what happens to people with no behavior? We usually send one of those orderlies to come and pay a visit to you in your room, and then we have to take you to the chair, and then the man, oh hey, how you doing? Then the man comes, and then he tells the smiley face guy tell you to look at the ceiling and stare at the sun, and that's just basically a big bright light, and then they end up lobotomizing you, and then they get you correct, right? So we don't want that, right? I mean, it's not, believe me, I lobotomize myself all the time. It don't hurt. Don't lobotomize yourself. That's actually insane. Don't do that. I'm not telling anybody to go and get a hammer and an ice pick and jam it in your eye and bash it into your skull. That's terrible. Don't do that. But if you decide to do that, I didn't tell you to do it, right? That's all you. So, but it's X-Men 97 was great. I'm enjoying that very much. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody that may or may not have seen it. Invincible's not bad. Invincible's not bad either. It's actually really nice as well. I will say I'm not one of my favorite characters. I don't know if he's dead or not. I ain't going to say who he is, but the latest episode, if you guys haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Plus, if you've never saw the animated series as a child, you can see it, all the episodes on Disney Plus. Go check it out. Do yourself a service. Don't Don't be a bum and a scrub. Get in there, watch it, check it out. Bam. There's the line work gone, and now we're left with the ink. There's the man. Okay? His swords are retractable. Okay? So his swords, he'll pull them out and they're just handles. And then not like a lightsaber, so it's not a beam sword. He hits the buttons and they extend out. Real raw stuff. And they're katanas too, boy. Real sharp. Insane. And I'll give you guys an idea of what they look like. So I'm just going to turn the page because I don't really even care. But I also need the page turned too so I can do this. So you got the handle of the sword, right? And let me just scroll in. So when you have the handle of the sword, you know, it'll look like this, right? And that's what it looks like in this little sheath in the back. And pretty much most people have a sword similar to this. So you got like the handle, and then you got the back part, right? And then the actual sword itself will have this little piece here. And then from there, it'll extend out. Like you hit the button and it'll just extend out, click, you know. And then there you go. Then it'll, you know, normal katana stuff, boom, like that. It'll just pop out. So it'll be curved, but it's more like it's not actually curved. It's more like this. Makes sense for it to be like that. And then this here, that there, right? And then you got that, and then it comes out like this, right? And there it is. And then it has the notches in it because of the how it works. So that's the sword. So that's what his sword would look like. Now we're gonna put some interesting little design details for his armor. So I needed it turned anyway. So, but yeah, definitely check out X-Men '97 if you haven't. Do yourself a service. You're really missing out. Other than that, that's all I've really watched. I don't really have time to watch much. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like if, me personally, I got so many things I'm doing. If I just watch when I can. And a lot of times it's just background noise for me. That's what TV's turned into for me these days. It's just a lot of background noise. The more I listen to this song, it just doesn't really do it for me anymore. There we go. Hey. Hey. Those are a little too thick. I need to make it a little slimmer because, you know, armor ain't supposed to look like that. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Yep. Bang, bang, bang. Haha. And then we trim it here. I don't know what else. Let's see. I thought about seeing the Godzilla movie, but I don't know if I really want to watch that because, I mean, the kaiju stuff, I mean, there's only so much you can do with that. I guess there's like some type of big new type Godzilla thing that's supposed to be in the film. I'm not sure. There's not many people I know that are watching it or that have seen it, so you know, I have another friend of mine that does movie reviews, but I ain't seen nothing or heard anything, so there we go. Okay, so we got that, and then I can just do that. And you might hear this song a second time on the stream, and because I didn't know that this was the original version, right? Because it's the version I originally got was sped up. I didn't know that. And then I found this and I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. So, you know, let's get this boy upright. Bang. But yeah, that's what it looks like. That's his sword fully extended. And that sucker is insanely sharp. Val, that fool hits you, it's over. I mean, you're not gonna last. But this is what he looks like. This is Gengoro. Now the next thing that we need to do is we're going ahead and get some designs on him. Since we got the line work done, let's go on ahead here and go to this, and then we'll go to multiply, and then we'll do some brush work because I got some nice little brushes for his clothing too, which is going to be really cool. And his hair, I'll be able to spruce that up a little bit too, so you guys are going to be in for a treat. We're going to make him look awesome tonight. Let's see, where are you? Ah. It's either that or we'll go with this. I like that better. I like the second one better. So that's where we're gonna go. Good talk, good talk. Very, very good talk. Anybody else? Anything? Anybody else wanna chime in, talk about anything? Have anything you guys want to talk about? That looks like Hakama. That actually looks like a Hakama. Yeah, that is. That's more of a Hakama fabric look. There it is. Oh boy. That was good. Good conversation. Unless I don't think the stream messed up, did it? Nope. Refresh? Let me refresh the chat. Oh. What happened to the chat? Did it crash? There you go. Hey Simon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Chat got a little hung up. I had to reset it. Hope you're doing well as well. There we go. Oh, Genny. So this character, he has a different change in his whole body and how he looks. Later on, he has an unfortunate incident that happens to him, and he goes from being a good guy to a villain. So, but it's not because he wants to, it's because of an unfortunate situation, and it makes it very hard for Kazak to have to deal with, because this is his best friend, and he has to they end up in a bad situation later on. He has to make a decision that is really hard. So let's see, what do I need to do? Sign in for the chat? Let's see if this works. Did it actually let me do this? Yes, there it is. Good, man. Didn't tell me about you getting hitched. Why didn't I? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't tell a lot of people. I just decided that was something I was doing. I didn't really tell many people. I mean, it's just something small. And plus, I didn't think, it's just a small ceremony. It ain't that big, you know. Like, the reception is what people want to go to. Everybody wants to go to a reception. So I figured I'd just tell everybody just to come to a reception. But that was really it. I didn't put much thought into it. You know, everybody's busy, and I just figured, shit, people will be busy and they ain't gonna really do much. So I don't know. That was it. Really didn't really think much of it. Nothing personal to anybody. It just, you know, everybody's living their life. Everybody's doing their own thing. So I kind of just respected everybody doing what they're doing, you know, and being where they're at. So that's all. And plus, I don't talk to people much anymore. So, I mean, I just, you know, I don't even see people that often. I kind of just stay to myself. It's a bad habit I have, you know. And part of that came from when I had to stay away from people for over a year, you know, because of my transplant. So, what can you do? I became the habit of being away from people became so enticing. I just said, why not? So that's my fault. Not bad at that. I got addicted to it, actually. It was actually quite addicting, you know. But yeah, that was about it. I'm telling you, once you get stuck having to oh yeah, there it is. You know, that was something that changed my mind, changed my brain, and I'm really working on now. Because I got addicted to just being away from people. I didn't go around people. Well, I spent like 2 years away from everybody. All I did was buy groceries online, go to the store, pick those up, you know, and I couldn't trust anybody for a while because I ran into some people I knew and they were always sick, wouldn't tell me that they were sick and shit. So, you know, I just decided, damn, I'll just stay to myself, and it's bad. Being secluded can be bad. It'll change your brain. You get addicted to it, and then once you get addicted to it, it's almost impossible to cut yourself away. I mean, sad but true, man. And this goes for anybody, you know. It's not good to be secluded all the time. Human beings aren't designed to be that way. We weren't developed to be that way. That's just a trained behavior we all adapted, you know. So I'm trying my best to stay away from that, but you know, or trying to be better not doing that, but it's hard. It's very difficult. Yeah, it's just, you know. And plus, some people, a lot of times, you know, it's always, well, trying to figure out a schedule. What's this person doing? What's that person doing? What's going on here? What's going on there? You know, there's always something. It's like, well, you can always make time. Yeah, you can. You can make time, but, you know, it also depends on if the other person wants to make the time. And trying to figure out what to do and where, you know, if you're going to do it or whatever. And by that time, it's like, what's the point? But I can tell you, I saw some friends a couple of weekends ago that I actually got out and saw some people. And I hemmed and hawed, and I didn't want to do it, but I'm glad I did. And, you know, that's something that was important I need to do. Shh. What is this? No. Yeah, no, that's right, because the Crimson Armor had that design too. But I don't want to use that. But, anyways, yeah. Like I was saying, I'm just grateful that I even lived long enough to even get to this point. And really, to be honest, I just, you know, some people may even argue, like, why would you do that? The world's in a bad shape. Fuck the world. Who cares? I know I said a bad word. So what? You know, who you going to tell? You going to tell YouTube I said a cuss word? Monitors? What's that, mister? What's that, Mr. Man? Ha! Yeah, he said the same thing. he said the same thing too. So, you know what's going on here. Oh, you want back in the pocket? Okay, all right. Listen, if you act up, I'll punch you in the face. Don't say that to me. We're on camera. What the hell's wrong with you? Chill out, man. This guy's he's a nuisance. And he's going to get a new body soon, too, so... He's going to have a new body. And you know what happens with his new body? He gets to sit on my shoulder, and I'm going to make him into... Yeah. So, him being in my pocket, not for much longer. I hope he doesn't scare you guys. Shut up. He told me to kiss his ass. I'm taking too long to build his new body. And no, he's not a homunculi either. He's not that. He comes from a different dimension, so... No, I didn't actually. No, I didn't believe I was going to live past 35 because of all the, how bad things got. And I thought I was going to die. And after the, ketoacidosis where my blood sugar was 720, and I was in ICU for a week. Yeah, I thought I was going to die. That, they put me in the hospital. When that happened, I can tell you guys this if you want to hear an interesting little story. So when they put me in the hospital, they had to life flight me to the hospital, which is fun. They didn't expect me to live even to get to the hospital because I had to be transported from one hospital to another and life flighted there. And they told my my mother and the Duchess that I'll probably be dead by the time I get there because of how high it was. I would probably go into shock and end up dying. But obviously that's wrong because I'm still sitting here. So, you know. And, yeah, I was there. They had me, I had to have, I'm not going to get into the full details of it, but they put me on an ice bed because I had a fever that was so high. My fever was like 103 and something. So I was hallucinating. I was seeing wild stuff. I was having dreams and nightmares of people whose faces looked like melted wax and that was pulling off. Yeah, it was wild. And water tasted like I was drinking, water was sweet tasting. Imagine that. You take a sip of water and it tastes like you were just drinking straight sugar water. And it had nothing in it because my tongue was all messed up. And yeah, I was in a bad shape. But once I was able to get past that, I was just hoping I could live through it because they didn't have much hope for me at that time because of how bad I was, but I pulled through. And yeah, I'm just happy that happened, that I was able to get through that. But I'd say that to say this, you know, you got to be happy of situations that you're in sometimes. And you know, as much hell and hot water as I went through then, and everything I've been through up to the point where I'm at now, the one thing that I'm really grateful for is that it didn't give me brain damage that much. You know, of course I'm brain damaged. Everybody's got brain damage, but at least I'm still functioning, and at least I'm still in decent health. I'm not 100%, never will be. There's parts of my body that's just aged. Like, I'm only 39, but my body has aged to almost like 40 something. I think the doctor said every year I was on dialysis, I aged by 3 years. So I was on dialysis for 3.5 years, so that was almost aged 10 years. So yeah, I'm about 50 years old in my body. So, you know, any of the haters that are out there that want to take their opportunity, you got your chance now, because I'm weaker now, so you can come on and get me. Come and get me, suckers, if you can. But I'm sorry, the yes will protect me and take over that, because we are a strong force. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that. Not doom and gloom or anything, but that was part of my story, part of my journey. And yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I got so many scars on my body. I'm gonna get tattoos. Like I got two areas here where they put ports in my chest. I'm just gonna put those as smoking bullet holes. I got a cut from here all the way over here, which I'm going to put a zipper on. Looks like you can just unzip my stomach like it's a bag. Yeah, because I have no filling in my stomach, so I got that. I mean, I got all types of scars and stuff that I'm just going to tattoo up just around them just to accent them, but I'm never going to cover them up. I want to remember where I came from. And that's another thing I want to tell you guys. Never forget where you came from. Always remember where you came from. You don't have to dwell in it if you had a bad place or anything, but remembering where you came from keeps you humble. And that's where most people end up getting in a messed up shape, you know. You get a little bit of progress or something, and it's great. You know, never forget though. Never forget. I even sometimes, and I don't tell many people this, but sometimes I just breeze by where I used to live. My old neighborhood. I don't stay very long. Usually I'm just moving through, but if I'm ever in the area, I always breeze by for just a second. You know, not long. I just do a little lap around or just drive past the old spot and then I go back. I never want to forget where I came from. Never. And I know there are people that are on the stream that might be like, man, Mel, that's insane. Why would you go back to a place like that? Well, I tell you, if you forget where you come from, you forget who you are, right? So if you forget who you are, then you know what can you do? It's not that you wallow in sorrow if it's a place that you didn't enjoy. It's that if you remember, you will always remember, regardless of what you're doing. You never want to go back there, right? So if you know where you came from, this is where I had to be, this is where I am, and I don't want to go back to where I had to be. So I always go back to look, so I don't have to go back there. So it pushes me forward in this direction, or at least for me. Doesn't work for everybody. Not expecting it to. You know, everybody's different. Everybody does things differently. But to me, I just don't ever want to lose that. It keeps me grounded. Because I can't say I had a terrible time where I grew up. I can't say that was bad. I mean, there were stupid things that happened from time to time, but I can't say it was god awful and terrible. And you know, if you are someone that's had an issue where you used to live, like, I don't know, everybody's got something different going on. If it was traumatic and, you know, oh, well, I don't want to go back there, Mel, because, you know, it's to be, or whatever the case. Nobody's telling you to go back there if you had a terrible time, but if you did, you know, it's something not to forget about. Something to try to remember, you know, and, it's just good for your psyche to not forget. It's just one of those things. But to each its own, and know yourself. You know yourself. I think that's going to be good for him. I don't think that I have anything else that can go there. We may do this for the neck piece here. Nope, that's not even going to work there. Yeah. But, yeah, don't feel bad about sharing that. Anybody else have any or want to ask anything? I mean, floor's open. I know I rambled for a minute, but the floor's open if anybody wants to talk about anything or have any questions that you want to talk about. Or not. What do you mean stop moving? Shut up. I'm tired of you telling me I can't dance. You dance all the time. Stupid man. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm embarrassing you. You might think I'm crazy because I'm talking to a dummy, right? A little doll in my pocket. You know, you shouldn't worry about me. You should worry about this guy. He's the one that's the madness around here. I'm just the hands that draw. He's the one that comes up with all the crazy stuff that goes on in this place. So don't hold it against me. Alright, so I guess the next thing that we do is I want to go back through here and hit this up one more time with some darker color and get this bolder, and then we're going to go on and do the flat color and get that set. And once we get the flat color set, boy, we're going to be ready to add that extra effect to Gengoro. His abilities. He has the ability to control stone and earth, not a bender, so chill that shit out. But he does have the ability to use that. He can use that. And he also proficient in speeding his body up. So everything that he has is all chi based. He's very focused in his own body and his abilities, so he can control his muscles. He has the ability to control groups of muscles, actually. And he also has heightened sense of awareness, so he can watch other people in fights and watch your body. He does have the capability of using earth abilities, so. And very fluent with the sword, boy. But when this, and the biggest thing that I'm doing with this, when I get ready to, after I do some, get the editing going, which will probably be in a couple of months. At least the first 2 episodes, I want to try to get those edited and ready to go. So once that happens, yeah, it'll be great. We'll be in good shape. And then you guys get to see him in action again before he ends up disappearing for a little bit, and then he has his grand reappearance. But he will not look like this, though. He's actually slightly terrifying when he comes back. He's actually very, very terrifying. So, and yeah, he's gonna have an important role as one of the members of the new squad. I found my sketchbook from way back when I did his concept drawing of him back then. So you guys are gonna have fun with that. But first things first, we're gonna fix his hair, because what did I do there? Nice interaction, guys. I like this. Good stuff. Keep up the talking. And plus, also, that helps the algorithm, because this bum-ass algorithm sucks. Yeah, he's gonna get put in the box, or I'm gonna chop him up. Yeah, she's talking about you, punk. See, he's always talking mess. He said, why don't I just... He's over here saying, you know, why don't you just go on ahead and change his face up? But see, someone's talking, so I don't have to change his face up. See, here's the problem with him. If he doesn't like what's going on in the chat, he tells me it's time. And then if he says it's time, then, well, you get to see what happens if he says that. Usually, that requires me to change a part of the body, and you guys have to be a witness to that. But I mean, it's something that may happen. Oh. It's like, what is that, Mel? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And so you over here talking wild and crazy, and you're talking to a toy. Yeah, I am. But that's, yeah, well, they think you're a toy. I know that you're not. I know that you're from the dimension of chaos. But they think that you're a toy. What? Oh. He said keep that energy up. He likes the energy that he's seeing here. Oh. It's never time. Oh, she says never time. I mean, that might be true, Duchess. I mean, I know that it's bizarre and peculiar, but I mean, he keeps on. He keeps on. I don't know. He's real antsy today. I don't know why. Yes, Mr. Man. I don't. The man is antsy. He's a wild man. You know? He's the one that was pumping me up to do the live stream, because he was like, he told me, if you do it, they will come and watch. And then if they watch and they don't talk, then that means I get to tell you to do things on there and everything. But I will tell you you guys really what it's about. Okay? Oh, you missed me talking about it? Well, I just said that I was happy, and I'm happy that I had this opportunity, and basically stating that I was, you know, I didn't think I was going to, because of my health issue, I didn't think I was going to live long enough to even be able to do something like that. And considering all the things that I went through and some of the situations that would have broke most people, you know, I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to. And, you know, if you are marrying someone, you need to marry someone that you can be friends with, and not just like a business negotiation, oh, it's feasible and stuff. You have to like the person. That's where most people screw up with marriage. They don't talk to people. You don't talk to your person, and you got to understand both of you are working together as a group. If you can't come together with the person that you're trying to be with and say, hey, okay, it's me and you as a team. You know, it's like the army of two. You know, it's just like, okay, it's just us, and then we got to do whatever we're going to try to do. And you got to communicate. Because if you don't communicate, then how the hell are you supposed to do anything? Communication is key. You sit there, could you imagine two people sitting there like, yeah, what's happening there? What was that whole conversation I just had? Any of you know? Exactly. Nobody was talking. Nobody saying anything. And then, or the other one, and I'm gonna spill the beans on this, and I ain't saying this because it's like, oh, you're talking bad about men. No, I'm not talking about that. This goes on both ends. Take that pride shit away, okay? Take that, cut that down some, okay? You know, you may be a man, you may be a woman. You know, both of you have roles, and both roles are to work together. Well, you know, shut up. You don't know anything. What do you know? You're over here running, you know, she helped you be able to put clean drawers on because you've been running around here with crusty ass for what, how long? You know? Well, I don't want to be, okay, that's fine, but you know, Susan, you over here yakking about, oh, well, I'm independent and stuff, that's fine. When was the last time you had an actual meal? You didn't eat nothing because why? You just, you know, you keep buying those damn microwave things and you ain't eating stuff, or I don't know how to do, you know, whatever the case is. You get somebody that helps you. That's the thing. You want someone who can better your life. If you get somebody and they're not bettering your life or helping you towards a goal, or you two can't work together, then cut it loose. You don't need to be with that person. You both are terrible for each other. You're literally holding each other hostage because you don't want the other person to succeed more than you. And it's hard to come to that realization, but you're the only person who can do that. And this goes to any of you. And I know somebody probably dropped off of here because that's usually how this happens, but that's okay. The ones of you that are staying, you know what I'm talking about. And everybody has an opportunity to find that person. You got to take in consideration and responsibility for yourself. If you're with somebody that can't read your mind, they can't figure out what you're doing without you talking, and if you don't understand, don't get your ass on your shoulder and yell at the other person because you're frustrated. Try to talk to each other. And if you're a man, don't be like, oh, I'm a bitch. Then you're going to be over there with one of those things, right? You're going to be with one of those little shake lights, and you're going to be by yourself in the corner, gooning till you have an arm the size of fucking the Hulk, and you're emaciated like a damn skeleton. You're going to be walking around with one big ass arm, just dragging that fucker around. Just boom, boom, boom. You know, just walking around with this big, huge ass arm because while you over there manipulating yourself because you're not paying attention. Don't put yourself in that situation. It's self-inflicted. And yes, well, Mel, I don't know about that. I don't know about this. You know, it's fine. You got to know yourself. Nobody can know you more than you know yourself. And if there's something going on with you, then work on yourself. I did it. I worked on myself. If I didn't work on myself, I wouldn't be in the position to get married because I was in a position where I was so psychologically messed up from a previous relationship that I didn't even think I was even capable of even being able to be in a relationship, much less even talk to a female. I couldn't even stand women for a while because that woman hurt me so bad. But then I got help. I talked to someone. I went to go get therapy. Oh, Mel, I ain't got the money for that. Fine. If you ain't got the money for it, talk to someone. Hell, talk to someone. If you even have to do like an actual journal and just record yourself talking to get it off of you. You got to get it off of you or you'll never be able to progress in your life. Okay? You have to do something. So the only thing I'm telling you guys is this. Work on yourself and it will come to you. Don't chase after it. Build yourself and it will come to you. Okay? Help yourself and you will be able to have what you're looking for in your life. Screw you, Mel. I don't believe in any of this shit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. I'm just speaking my 2 cents, you know. And what happened, what works for me may not work for anybody else. You know, I'm just telling you what worked for me, and I'm paying it forward because There was a time that I didn't have anybody to tell me anything. I just fumbled in the dark until something happened. And that was 8.5 years with a person that despised me, despised my mother, despised my friends. And I got rid of that person. And now I'm living a much better life. And I had to, and all I'm saying is it's possible for people to be happy, but you gotta be firm and tell people no. You gotta have boundaries and limits. You gotta figure out what you don't want to put up with. And then once you figure out what you don't want to deal with, then it makes everything else easier. Because at that point, you can have a grown discussion. You meet somebody on an app and they're like, oh my God, you don't have a big chest and all that. No, get out of my face. The only reason why you're here is because your punk ass can't cook and you want a free damn meal. Get out of my face. I ain't got time for this. Know your worth. Know what you worth. Know yourself. Know, invest in you. You be your own advocate. You gotta watch out for what you want. You can't just be out here just that's what society tells me, and look at what society is now. Society's all messed up. Don't follow what everybody else is doing. And be careful of who you take advice from, because there's some people out here that want to give advice and they over here, it'll be like getting financial advice from Oscar the Grouch. How much sense would that make? I would rather talk to the Count. At least he knows numbers, right? Yeah, I went as far back as Sesame Street for you guys so you could grab it, right? But whatever. Oh yeah, his hair is brown. That's right. Whoops. Well, that don't matter. I was trying to put some detail in it and I got off on a tangent. Woo! Anyways, enough of that. So, anybody else want to talk about something, or did I just kill the whole mood right there? Because, I'm good at that. I'm good at screwing up a room. Or how I say it, shitting in the punch bowl, right? Shut up! Tired of you talking to me. God, he said that wasn't funny. He said it wasn't funny, so I got him out of my pocket. I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. Screw him. He gets on my nerves sometimes. That man. Where's my brush? Oh, that's right. I moved my brushes. See? I moved all my brushes and got some of them. I began to get them in order, so I have all my hair and beard and faces and, all that kind of stuff all in one place. So, it's nice. I told you guys I was working on trying to get my stuff in order, but now I have it. Oh, a little announcement. I don't know if you guys are going to be happy about this or not. Oh boy, it just dropped down. Oh no. But I don't care. Hell, I was saying that I had 0 people watching anyways. This timer's broken. I tried to fix it, but whatever. It's silly. I'm going to be going back to, I'm going to start doing every week again. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I want to go back to what I was originally doing, since I'm not doing time lapse anymore. I'm just doing shorts for it instead of time lapse. I'm going to go back to doing every Tuesday and Thursday, unless if something comes up. Of course, I'll put a message up, but I figured you guys might might miss me being on. So I don't know. You guys tell me. You want me back, or do you just like what I'm doing right now? Because I kind of missed it. Kind of miss seeing you guys. But I can still hear you, man. You're over there talking mess again. That's not an apology, dummy. He's getting on my nerves, boy. I tell you, this little sucker here. He always likes to talk mess, and he's over here saying, you shouldn't have put me out of your pocket. I wasn't being mean. Yes, you were. You were talking trash again, and I didn't like it. Do what's best for you. Well, I enjoy it, and you guys like being here, and I enjoy streaming. It was really the time lapse that was killing me. I was trying to do time lapse. I was trying to do the show. I was trying to do everything, all these different things. I had 30 irons in the fire, and I didn't have any gloves, and I was just trying to hold on to all this hot shit. And now I kind of have a balance, because I know that people like the time lapse, but I see people are liking the shorts more, and I don't know if that's because, we're all dopamine dead in our brains, And I'm not talking bad about anybody. We all are dopamine dead. I mean, you know, it's what we have been accustomed to, and it sucks. But hey, Mel, I don't like you talking about that. Well, I am too. I mean, I ain't saying nothing that we don't all experience. You know. What did they do to us? Oh boy. And see, he has this awesome move. Oh, correct, Duchess. Do you, Mel? Your show. Yeah, it is. But, you know, I like people to come and have a good time. I know it's my show. And, you know, that's the reason why I have a good time and I like to have fun. And that's the reason why I like doing it. I like doing it. It's just, you know, really, it's just a fun place to be. And I just talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I'm a good artist. And I know I'm a damn good artist. But, you know, there are other people that think my stuff should be, you know, oh man, use this, use that, use all these other things. Like I told you guys before, I am an artist that have bare minimum. I want to show you guys something. Actually, tell you what. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. Let me go grab it because I found it the other day. Here, I want to show you what I started out on. There we go. Look at this old concrete brick. I like the outfit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here it is. A Gateway laptop. This is what I started out on. This thing barely even had a gig of RAM. It had an integrated video card. Look at this stupid thing. It had an AMD. What is this? An AMD. What is this? Tron 64-bit. It barely even had 2 gigs of RAM on this thing. This old concrete block. It didn't even have it barely even had a disk drive. This thing didn't do very much. This is where I started out on. This. Like I said, I held on to it because I got the hard drive. I want to take it out, but I wanted to show you guys. This is what I started out on. Barely anything. So I taught myself the skill that I have now and how I do my work now. Where I put my pen. So yeah, that's where I started out on, you know. So and now I'm up to this, which is cool. But I say that to say this, you know. Gotta start somewhere, right? We all gotta start somewhere. And that goes for anything. Anything that you guys are trying to do, like I said earlier. We all start from somewhere. We all got to start somewhere. We all begin somewhere, you know? And there's nothing to feel bad about. Like, oh man, I wish I could do. Nah, don't be like that, you know? And I say that like you guys were saying, do what I want to do, what you do. Yeah, I say that to you guys. I believe in you. And anything new that you guys want to do this year, that's what I want to see. I want to see you guys talk about, hey man, I did this, or I went to school, or I did that, or whatever the case. If you're doing something new, I'm proud of you. Maybe nobody tells you that, but I mean that. I'm not saying this because I want views. The hell with that. I mean, it would be nice if I got extra views, but I ain't doing it for that. I'm telling you guys, whatever you decide to do that isn't hurting somebody or hurting yourself, if you're doing it and it makes you happy, I'm proud of you. You are doing something that other people in this world aren't even capable of even doing. Do you understand me? Like, there are people out there that almost sell their soul just to be able to have what you're able to do, just what you want to do. If you wanted to just stand there and yell at a brick wall, you have the ability to do it and do it. Yell at it. Yell as hard as you can until your lungs collapse, because nobody else is able to do what you're doing. Other people would wish that they could do what you're doing, but they can't. They don't have the ability to. And that doesn't mean that you need to be mean to them. What are we doing here? Are we doing the gray? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do the gray layer here. Whew, I hate this part. I'm going to do multiple, and then I'm just going to hit gray on this, and then I'm going to work on shading backwards. So bear with me. This is going to look weird. So you guys just chill out. It's supposed to be weird like this. Yeah, because there we go. So now we got the little grayscale on there, right? And then I'm going to take that layer and I'm just going to lock it, and then we're going to put color. We're going to start doing the colors. So there's number 5. And for these, I'm going to go on ahead and just put these in blue. I'm just going to blue these up, so that way I know what's what. So I know the blue is all line work, and then I know grayscale is going to be, grayscale will just be that. It won't have anything. And then this color will start with purple, because purple's the best. Let's see. You like the gloves? Yeah. Let's see, what else are we gonna do? Well, now we do multiple, and now we get to it. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something. So, if you guys are ever coloring, like if you like a coloring book, or if you like to color digitally, or even in real life, something that I noticed that I like to do, like if you color like this, like up and down, you get like streaks, right? But if you color using circles, you get a much better feel. You fill in a little bit more, and you have a little bit more control, So that's something that I do, if I do like a edging line, yeah, but if I'm just normally trying to do, sometimes you'll see me just do it normally, but I've been doing this for so long. Actually, I've been doing digital work for almost 14 years now. Yeah. No, his pants are not trip pants. His pants are actually armored hakama, but they're ballistic weave level R, and level R is basically, in this story, level R is one of the highest tiers that you can get. It can almost take a blaster, but yeah, anything higher than there's nothing else actually, like fabric wise, that's higher than R rating. That for this. I know it sounds weird. It's like, why wouldn't it be something else that's normal male, like S or T or something like that? Because this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. So it's just what I chose to do, right? But yeah, that's they're hakama, like normal samurai pants, but they're a little bit different. Just a tad bit different. The fabric is just woven, so it can actually take a little bit more. This is metal here on the sides. Those are like normal samurais would have armor on their shoulders and usually on their legs. It's the similar concept. It's just on these pants. Now those can take a lot more damage, and the reason why they're on the side is because if he takes a shot, he can take a shot straight on, might be able to block it, might be able to move, even if his pants get cut. Like, it has to be a certain blade level to be able to cut it. There's a lot of lore I put in here. I put a lot of lore in the background. Oh, thank you, Volse. Appreciate it. Oh, the voice. Yeah. She loves that voice. The voice of is basically a voice of a troll, a hater, or someone who is, I don't say it for people who just want to ask a question, but there's always that one busybody like, actually, man, yeah, well, I don't understand what you're doing, yeah, they don't make no sense to me. That asshat type person. We all know that type of person. Anytime you're doing something, that kind of person. But, and that's what I usually do. Because I know there's people here sometimes that may show up. They may not talk, but they might be like, I don't understand what that man's doing. That looks stupid. I wouldn't do it that way. Well, what are you doing? Oh, that's right. You're not doing shit, right? Yeah, I said that. I let that one just sink all the way to the bottom. Yeah, I let that go all the way to the bottom. That's fine. And I have to make fun of them. That's why I'm also, if you guys ever learn anything from me, I make fun and I take away the power from the people who want to try to beat me down or try to make fun of what I'm doing. And I challenge you to do that. Someone tries to do something or say something like, oh man, you can't do that. Then make a mockery of them. Laugh at them. What are you doing? Well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay, well that's cute. So you're doing all these things, but you're, whatever. Why are you laughing at me? It's like a person, and I always think of this. It's always like someone wants to scoff and make fun or say some kind of stupid, quippy remark because they can't do what you're doing. And instead of just being like, man, that's great. I like what that is. Or, man, I wish I could do that. That's amazing. Then when I say something like, actually, I don't think that's that great. That's fine. Why beat down on someone because they're doing something? If you can't lift them up, then leave them alone. It takes more integrity to say something nice to someone than it is to just kick their ass. You know what I mean? So, whatever. There we go. Ooh. Good talk. Good talk. Next topic. Someone throw it up there. Or question, or what do you guys want to talk about? Or are you just tired of hearing my voice? Because I can imagine you might be tired of hearing my damn voice too. And I'm not in the mood for this song. Because I heard this song 3 times yesterday. I don't care about that song anymore. I'm past that song. But this one's a raw one. I ain't getting rid of this. Wait, it's silver. That's right. Don't let nobody take your shine, guys. And that goes for anywhere. Whew. Boy, that heat. Oh, now you want to act right? And he's like, I want to be back in the pocket. He said he wants to be back in the pocket, guys. He wants to be back. What? Oh. Okay. He said he's sorry for acting up. He hasn't had a chance to eat yet or consume. He eats CPR dummies. That's what he eats. He has a strict diet of CPR dummies he likes to eat. So yeah, we have a large assortment of them in a shed. So we just we hold on to him, and he gets out there, and it's really weird sounding. You hear a bunch of like clunking and stuff. Have you ever heard like rubber being eaten before? It's very bizarre, right? I know some of you are like, what in the hell is he even talking about? Is he insane? A little bit. I'm a little out there, but I'm mad because I'm an artist, and artists are insane. And I wanted to show that. This is something I kind of like to show. Artistic ability comes with a price. It comes with the price, and that price is your sanity. We make creative things and we make wonderful things, but it comes with a price. Because we see the world in a different way, we react in a different way. We dress different, we talk different, we experience things differently. We just sit there and scream at the canvas and throw paint at it, And one day my dream will come true where I'll be able to have like a garage or a big studio, and I can just pour paint on my body and lay on a canvas. That's going to be fun. I'll put paint on my face and put my face on a canvas. I might lay my naked body on a canvas, throw myself on a canvas with a lot of paint on the wall, just whatever I feel like doing. I try to be as clean as I possibly can inside the house because, it's like hard to do sometimes, especially dealing with paint. And, yeah, it's fun. But you guys can tell I have fun, and you guys can tell I enjoy being here. And I hope you guys are too. And hey, I'm going to go on ahead and throw that plug in here. If this is your first time being here and you're enjoying what you're seeing, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, I know that you've been here before, so don't worry about that, baby. But I will say, though, if you enjoy it, please be a part of the show. Please join in, hit that subscribe button. That's how you get to talk in the chat. And we talk about pretty much anything. Don't really want to get into politics and religion much because, that gets a little touchy because, nobody has a straightforward answer with politics and religion. Well, everybody wants to, it's one of those things that, none of us fully understands how that really works and functions. Now, some of you might be like, what do you mean that you don't know? Those of you that know understand that you have a higher position. And that doesn't mean that means that you're better than them. So chill that shit out too. That right there is the reason why people don't follow. You get up on that horse and then you don't see the ground anymore. So that's why I'm saying that. I know it's not spelled correctly. It's all right. But that's the thing. We just we like to have fun here. So if you're new and you want to see and you want to be a part of it, definitely do so. I don't know when I want to do the first 12 hour. I think I might just do that maybe sometime soon. I might try to do that maybe one of these weekends. I might do it on a Sunday sometime. I will let you guys know ahead of time before I try it, but it will be a 12-hour stream. And the biggest thing about it all, and I almost forgot what I was going to say. Hey, get out of there. What are you doing? You trying to bite me? Shut up. No, you ain't supposed to say that. Stop that. He's over here trying to say nasty things. Quit. Anyways, the idea for the stream is that I want to do a long stream. You guys can donate to it. I have that set up. The donations and all the proceeds to that goes to me buying a laser printer, so I can start making my own items and get away from having to use a third party to supply me with what I need. And I can also make coloring books again. I'm trying to do things independently. I don't want to have a lot of middlemen. So this is a way for you guys to help me. And also, we know that the overlords here in YouTube, they don't particularly care for paying people because, I got to be out here stripped down bare naked, shaking my thing around for them to even throw me a buck. So And I'm not really feeling like that. I know some of you ain't going to want to see that, and I know the Duchess ain't going to be too happy with that. But anyways, yeah, that's what the stream is about. It's kind of it's a way for me to try to raise some money, and we'll have little games and stuff. I'm putting some things together. I have some people in the back end that are helping me get some things put together. So that hence the reason why the spin wheel, I'm trying to get that up. I got the alert box already set up. I got, you know, all kinds of stuff. Someone donates. I got a nice little sound popping up, you know, so that's going to be cool. And you guys can interact, and, you know, we'll have different stuff to do. Like, I'll do little things if, you know, if someone donates. Now, I'm not going to do anything weird like, hey, take your clothes off, or do something risky like that, or do something out of pocket. I am not doing that. So it don't matter how much money you try to donate. I'm not going to do anything that's going to compromise myself. So I'm giving you expectations up front, right? But yeah, we might have something like, I don't know, donate $10. I might, you know, I'll throw a shout out. But shit, you throw $50, I might do something crazy. I might I don't know, might put some paint on my hand and put it on a canvas and send it to you. I don't know what I'll do. I have no idea yet, but I'm working it out, and I'm trying not to give a higher expectation of something that's going to put me in a jeopardized position. I hope you guys understand that. So, but yeah, that's really what's going on. I want that dadgum laser printer so I can make my coffee mugs, and then I can handle the shipment will be a little bit better. I can handle shipment better. I can handle packaging and shipping and all that kind of stuff might be a little bit easier. And also other things too. I got a pen maker. I got all the stuff that I can actually do myself, and I can cut out having to pay fees on all this stuff every time. I make no money off of my store for some stuff, because, you know, some of the items I do, like, I mean, you know, but production and stuff, I try to, you know, I can't sell the way I want to without uppricing things. And if I upprice things, we all know we're all hurting for money, right? So, you know, but I'm not trying to break your bank or break mine. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw that and let you guys know. Oh boy, that's sexy looking. So yeah, that's what's coming up very soon. So you want to be a part of that? I'll put some information up. I don't know which one is better. I guess you guys looking at the community page here is probably going to be the best way to go about that, maybe. But yeah, keep an eye out. I'll keep you guys posted, and you guys will know when I get ready to do it. It'll be fun. I hope I don't fall asleep, but I also might be playing video games from time to time, kind of break it up. I might do a little break. And I'm probably going to be hoarse because I'm going to just be here jabbering. I might not talk. I'll talk. I was going to say maybe I won't talk the whole time. That's stupid. You guys come here to hear me talk. Well, some. Mainly for the art. I come here for the Cracker Barrel paper towels. That's what I come here for. I know, right? That made no sense. Why would you even say that? What's the difference between their paper towel and anybody else's? Absolutely nothing. There we go. Make it AMSAR whispers. Oh wait. What is this? Make it a okay. Alright. The whole stream, the whole 12 hours, just make it like, oh, so you wanted to, let's see. So it would sound something like this. You know, like that. And that is sound like that. No, my voice is too loud for me to do AMSAR. I would like to, but I don't know. Would you? I could try. I could do the AMSAR hour, you know, and we could do the ASM. Blah. What is it? The ASMR, the AMSA. Blah. Damn, ASMR. Jesus, man, what is wrong with me? We can do the power hour where you know, we could do that and people can donate at that point, you know. That's a good idea, you know. Just okay, for the next hour we're just gonna have everything real low, and I'm trying my best to talk like this because my voice is really loud and I don't know if you can hear me or not, like that. Like, you know, I'll sound like I'm whispering like someone's in my house trying to kidnap me, or, you know, something in that order. You would never make it. You like being loud too much? Not all the time. Not all the time. I blame the techno. I blame all the techno I've listened to and being at concerts and raves that it has, and I hate to admit it, has damaged my hearing, and I, you know, I'm a little off sometimes. Okay, maybe I am a little loud. I don't know. I don't hear it. Okay, sometimes I'm loud. Yeah, sometimes I am loud. Okay, so what? So what if I'm loud? You know, I have a powerful voice. I can't help it. But that's okay. You guys know this. Ooh, we're almost at the 10 o'clock hour. Yep, and every couple of minutes, every I don't know, every 2 hours we'll have a little rave time exercise, you know, get the blood flow going so we can have fun. We'll have a great time. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. This is exciting. I'm actually kind of pumped about it. I mean, you know, some people might be like, "Oh man, I wouldn't want to do that. That sounds a little stupid." But no, it's actually I'm actually kind of thrilled about this. I hope you guys come and watch. You know, I mean, I know it may not be the greatest thing, you know, like football or anything like that, but hey, you know, you get to watch a man out here trying his best to get a printer, boy. And I ain't shucking and jiving either, if you know what that means. Hey, I'm here for rave time. There you go. Anytime is a good time for rave time. You know what? Like, we can even have rave time right here, because I have rave time in my hands. Yeah. Yeah, I got something. Yeah, I can show you. I got it right here in my hands. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, I always have glow lights with me. Everywhere I go. You never know. See, they're right here in the palm of my hand. Little bitty lights. Look at these little suckers. They're like little, I don't know. Hell, I got like 10 packs of these little things. Every time Halloween comes around, I always get them, you know. You can do many things with them. See, just woo! You know, just have a great time. Rave out. And see, that's why my stream's like one of the best out here. I just have fun, and you know, I tell you, if there was anything anybody could say about Mad Mel is this: I'm a man that grew up and never lost my childlike side of myself. I held on to that. Fought hard to keep that too, boy. Everybody wanted to kill that, and that's part of your imagination. You got to keep that childlike side of yourself. Never let that go. And don't let nobody ever take it away from you. I can tell you guys that. That is the one regret that you will always have. That will last long past. Everybody is in your life, or if they leave or they come and go or whatever the case. If you ever give that up, you will never get that back. It's very hard to get it back, I should say. It's not a never, but it's just very hard to get it back. And, you know, some people have lost it, and you can tell who those people are. They sit at home, they drink, they just sit there miserable, they yell at their children if they have children, if they have a wife, they're just disconnected, they're not there. Oh, I grew up, I had to be a man, I had to do this. Yeah, but you know what? Even regardless of how bad things are in your life or whatnot, you got to keep that one side of you that keeps you human. You can't lose yourself completely. Well, you don't know my life. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't know what your life is, but I know what mine was. And I know that there was a time that I had many people tell me that I was just being a big grown-ass child over here doodling, you know, pretending, acting like a kid and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? That's why I'm the life of the party. That's why people like me. Not because I try hard, just because I don't care and I enjoy my life, because I've been so close to death so many times. I just have to enjoy it, because I don't know when. We never know when we're going to kick the bucket. So that's why I tell you guys, live like there's no tomorrow. Love like you'll never love again. And if you have friends, be as kind as you possibly can. And try to be nice to people, but you know, also don't let people run over you. You know, respect your time and respect yourself. You gotta do that. You gotta take care of yourself. You know, we don't get to take care of ourselves. We've been brought up to work yourself and push yourself till you break. And then when you're broken, what happens to you? You're useless. You're worthless in society. Don't be that person. Find something. Enjoy. Find your joy. And don't let nobody take it from you. Alright? Find your joy and don't let nobody take it from you. Guard it with everything you got. Find your joy and guard it. And if people are around you and they keep trying to take it, then get rid of those people. And I know that's hard. I've had to do it myself. Might even have to do it again soon. But I don't want to. But you know, sometimes you have to figure out what is important to you. Is your sanity and how you feel worth it? Or is it worth just giving up? Man, Mel, I can't do that. I work. I got a job, got a mortgage. Okay, so? Do you want to have a job and a mortgage and all this stuff and then sit there being miserable? Nobody wants that. You got to find your happiness. And there's nothing wrong with just taking a little bit of time. You know? Figuring out what it is that you want. And if you already know what it is, then guard that. You better guard that sucker. Don't let nobody take it. Don't let nobody mess with it. And if they try to, you better tell them to kick rocks and suck eggs. And if they still don't get it, then, I mean, a crowbar can get it. And everybody understands what a crowbar can do. So, I mean, you know, I ain't telling you to go do that. But, you know, I firmly believe that there are some people who can actually understand information by talking to them. I understand that there are some people in this world that don't understand how to do that, and sometimes you got to give them a little re-education tap. You know, I'm not saying I promote violence, but you know, sometimes a head can be too hard that they don't understand English or language. I mean, I don't write the rules. I'm just here playing the game. I blame public schools. Ooh, Mel's at public schools. He said he blames public schools. What did public schools have to do with it? I don't know. They didn't teach us shit. That's really what happened. You had to learn if you wanted to learn something, you had to learn it on your own. They didn't teach us anything. That's a whole different conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to that sometime in the future. Boy, howdy. So what's probably going to happen with this, because I only got the flat color and the shaded color, is that I'm going to have to probably do another, I'll probably be doing another short again to show you the end result of Gengoro. So you will definitely enjoy that as that happens. Yes, sir. Look at that, man. Ugh. And next. Okay. I'm going to try to do this. Give him, I want to take this opaque down just a little bit. Good turnout today. Oh man, I don't think anybody's here anymore. Or maybe that timer's broke. I'm really getting tired of the timer. Let me refresh the chat. Because it's acting a little silly. Maybe. I don't know. Is it? Oh boy. There we go. Actually, I'll tell you what. I want to test this out. I want to test out the, if somebody wants to donate $1 to see when I put this up, I will add that link for you to be able to hit that. And I think we should be in business. Because I need to test that out too. And I haven't had an opportunity to test it. So if somebody would like to be a kind soul and send me $1 for the to test to see if this stream part is going to work, we'll do that after, once we get ready for the when we chill out at the end of the drawing session here. Oh boy, look at you, Gengoro. Orowa, sir. Oh yes. Yeah, I like what's going on here. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Oh, boo. I guess I need to keep it, the opaque down, because it did fade that all out. Couldn't even tell what was going on. There we go. Oh boy, I ain't heard this song in a minute. Let's do a roll call. Who's still on the stream? If anybody's still there, because the counter says nobody's here anymore. Is anybody still even there? Ah, fantastic. The Duchess is still here. All right. No, that's not needed there. Okay. I think that looks pretty. Next layer. Now this is where it's supposed to get better. Click on color. And then from here, should be able, in theory, well, oh, that's how we do this. Oh. Man, I missed a whole bunch of stuff over here. Dadgum, look at this. Well, that's what happens when you zoom out and all that funky mess. Oh boy. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, there's that, there's that. Alright, and then... Whoops. Ah. There we go. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of... I'm going to do vivid light. Is that it? Is that what we're going to do here? Let me fix that because... There we go. Ah, bam. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay. That's what happened here. Wait, we're gonna, yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll just take it back a little bit. Take it back just a smidge. Because I'm trying something different here. I normally don't do this, but I'm trying something different just to see. Oh, okay. So if I bring up the opaqueness, right? Interesting. What if we just add vivid light? See, vivid light doesn't even work. Oh boy. That ain't working either. Damn, what was that? In light, huh? No, that's not it either. Let's see if we can do something here. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Found what I was looking for. Yeah. That's it. Oh boy. Dadgummit, I did it again. Okay. All right. Ah, shh. There we go. Not mad, not bad. All right. Added some glow to it and give them a little spruce and some skin. There we go. I'm liking the glow. Thank you. Yeah, been piddling with that a little bit, trying to get some different stuff for lighting. I've been doing this. I did that with the other Chimera picture, and I was like, ooh, I like what I did there. So I'm trying to add a little bit more here, and it gives a nice little bit of separation between the two. You know, it's like lighting without lighting, right? You know, don't have to add more. And this is something else too I learned too, like, you know, adding this little extra effect here to make it look like it's something more than what it really is. And you just give a little highlight. That's all you gotta do. Not much, just subtle. And you can do this with all of it. Just, you know, just come in with it, hit it there. If you really want to, you can just hit it with the white and then bring the opaque down. And then you can just come in here and make it really shine, right? Like, give it that extra oomph. Ugh. Yas. Well, I hope you guys are liking the picture. Oh boy. Ah, yeah, a little bit of that. And we'll increase the size. There we go. We'll just do that. Just get all the middleman confusion out, right? Oh, don't want to do that. Ah, crap. There it is. Ah, crap. Hold on. Let's move this up a little bit and see how this looks. Well, guys, I think that's probably going to be about it for tonight. I don't know. Hold on, we can do better. We can do better. I don't like what was going on there. We can do better than that. All right. Okay. And okay, guys, that's I think probably going to be what we're going to do today with this. I like it. So what do you guys think so far? This is only just the gray scale. I haven't done, you know, just flat color, gray scale, flat color. Went through, did that. Little glow, little light, little separation from the dark in the background, you know. Nothing too crazy, just enough for you guys to kind of get the idea of what's going on lighting wise. And you know, since I don't play with lighting much, I usually have the most standard lighting situation going on. But I figured I would do something a little bit different this time than I normally do. Oh man, all the hard shit's coming out now. Jeez. Well, while I save this, I'll let you guys jam out for a minute. Getting Goro. The party out here? Oh yeah. Always a party. Well guys, thank you for being here with that. Let's go back. Woo! Who's that guy? That guy. That guy. Wait. I can see the resemblance a little bit, right? A little bit? Yeah. Need to get this haircut, boy. And this hair is out just wild, boy. Look at that. Alright, so let's go on and test this out real quick if you guys don't mind. Let me see. Let me try to figure this out again. He is mad, whoever he is. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Oh, man. Where was it? Is it here? Is this it? Please tell me I saved it here somewhere. Oh, my goodness. I didn't. Ooh. So, I tell you what. Hold on. I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Nah. I can fix it. Wherever it's at. Oh boy. Where did I put it? Oh no. Ow. Oh boy. Ah, there it is. There we go. Hold on. I almost got it up. And then we'll give this a test. And then this way it won't have egg on my face. Oh, wow. Yes. Just awesome. Okay, here we go. I got it. So, now how do I do this? Oh boy. How do I do it? 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 Oh, alert box. Oh my goodness, I forgot what I was supposed to put here. I probably should have wrote that down. Here, I think I'm supposed to just put the link in here, if this is it. Oh boy, wait, no, that ain't it. Hold on. What the hell was I supposed to do? Oh man, this is tough. Well, it probably would help if I didn't have all that stuff up. Hold on. Nah. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Tipping. Tip page. Alright, look, I'm going to throw this in here and see if this is it. See if you click on that. If it'll take you somewhere. I don't know. Someone click on that and see if it'll do something. It's supposed to. Wah, I almost moved myself off. Anyways, here's the spin wheel. Well, it was there, but I don't think it's working right now. There it is. You might be able to see it if it's showing up in the top corner. But that thing's supposed to be supposed to spin if I can get it to work. It worked once and then it acted a donkey. Oh my goodness, I wish I knew what that was supposed to be. There it is. That's the test donation. Here, let's yeah. That's what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know. I hit the test. It's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be some type of trigger that I'm supposed to use. But, donations. What is it? I can't remember. Anyways, that's what it's supposed to look like if you hit the button. So it screams. Let me hit it one more time. Yeah, that's what you're going to get. Every time someone donates, you're going to get the man and the screaming. Okay? That's how that works. So, we're ready. He said, thank you guys for being a part of the show and that we didn't have to put an ass on a face today, so thank you for talking. Hey! I think somebody donated. Who donated? Whose name was that? Ah, the Duchess. Thank you. Thank you very much. It works. We're ready. Now I just got to get sleep. It works. So you just click on, so is that right, Duchess? You just click on the link and then it gives you the option to donate? Is that it? Is that how that works? I think. Maybe. Yes. I hope so. Yeah, that's cool. Hot damn. So all I gotta do now is get this sucker. Wait. Yeah, get that to work. And then after that, we'll be set. And you know what else? I didn't have to spend $100 and something for all the extra stuff. Because that's what Streamlab, offers if you don't want to be creative. Goes through PayPal. Hey! Yes! So yeah. So we're all set, guys. Anyways, thank you all for being the best part of the show. I appreciate you being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like. Share my stuff. Go look at the stuff I do. Okay? And I try to put as much as I possibly can, but I'm only one man. Oh, by the way, let's do a tour of the room real quick before we go, so you guys get a look. I'll put this up so you can see. So, we got the desk. We got over here the drawing table, my food, whatever. There's the rack over there where all the paintings and stuff go. That's where all my extra supplies are at. Got my sword. This big light over here is my wax burner. Of course, we still got the wall. And then behind me is where, when we get it, that's where the printer is going to go. And then we got the whole workstation here. Don't mind that stuff that was on the floor. I even got a regular Nintendo. Oh, and there's my arsenal of Nerf guns that I've been collecting. Yes, we have Nerf guns here because we have a decent backyard and we shoot all the time. And all those are Nintendo games in that bin, and those are more Nerf magazines. That's where I take my pictures of my canvases up there. And that's where I have all my faces on the wall. And over there is just where everything is at over there, a little shelf and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I've been working on over the last couple of days. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for being here. And if you don't mind, I want to give you guys something. You want to hear what I made with AI? I made a song with AI. I started the stream off with it, but I'll let this hit its little crescendo and then I'll play it for you. That's going to be our outro for today. Creepy closet door. Yeah, I know, right? Kind of just half open. It's a little silly. Oh, here goes the song. Well, there we go. All right. Well, the song is called Love Dark. Anyways, I'm out of here. Be good. I'll see you next time. Bye. See you guys. I'll see you Thursday. We'll probably finish this then. I got other stuff I'll probably do. We'll do it Thursday, okay? See you guys.